easy money, losing all losing out. Pretty little things, now you're gone. I get sick in the basement when you're gone. I start walking in the graveyards when you're gone. I start to smile for the camera.
We just saw basically like a scene out of a movie. There was this girl who was riding her bike and saw her friend riding her bike. It's like, hi Alex! And like just like a little meetup with your bikes. Like how cute.
Now you're gone.
Don't know what this is. I think it's you can buy cigarettes. Yeah, that must be what it is. That's interesting.
She cut her name in her chest, it's a scar tattoo. She wiped the blood off her dress from the scar tattoo. She stabs you in the back, it's a scar tattoo. I wake up at night.
Bikes are a big thing, and this is like, there's one lane for bikes and then one lane for piétons, for pedestrians. Yeah. And there's so many bikes here. Like, this is like a rare occurrence that there's no bikes in this bike lane. Also, you can see it's definitely trash day, and this is similar to France, that they put their recycling in clear yellow bags.
Pretty little things and now you're gone. I get sick in the basement when you're gone. I start walking in the graveyards when you're gone. I start to smile for the camera, now you're gone. Pretty little things and now you're gone. I get sick in the basement when you're gone. I start to walk in the graveyard when you're gone. I start to smile for the camera.
Son année de naissance, probablement 1921.
Hello! It is the end of day one, and I thought I would just like kind of summarize my day. I think one of the coolest things that's happened isn't like an event, but just like that feeling of going into a new place and you're like completely out of your element. You don't understand the language. I don't really speak German. I speak other languages, but not really German. So just, it's not like a scary feeling, it's just really exciting that I don't understand, but I can still like navigate, and it's like this, yeah, like this energy of I can still do it though, I don't know. But yeah, like right when I got off the train, within the first 5-10 minutes, it was cool too because I noticed all these differences, and it's like, oh, like that's cool, and oh, how German. But I noticed how everyone rides a bike, like bikes are everywhere. And it was cool to see like little parking lots of bicycles. It made me think of Amsterdam as well. Oh, and with bikes, they have like the bike lane and then the pedestrian lane. I had to look both ways to like make sure I wasn't gonna get hit. So when I got here, I got lunch at this cute little cafe, and they were so friendly, and the only German I spoke was Hallo and Dankeschön, Tschüss. But they were so kind, and I had a really nice little lunch, and then I checked into my Airbnb, and then I was really excited because I looked into doing like a walking tour, a free walking tour, and in Freiburg they have like a greet instead. So I like signed up for a little greet, and I said in English or French, and so I was excited because it was this older French woman who was going to show me around. Honestly, like, I don't know, I thought it would be like a cute little experience, my little French grandma showing me around or something. I don't know, like, she was nice, but when I tried to like ask her about herself, or like, oh, like how long have you been living here, like just like the why, like, oh, why did you decide to, yeah. And she would answer it, but it would just kind of end there, and then she would like go back to the tour It was like, oh, okay, so this isn't gonna be like, oh, let's go get some tea and cake afterwards. Nope. But I saw a lot of the city and I got to hike up to this really pretty viewpoint of the city, and I wouldn't have known about that if not. And I learned some of the history about it as well, where like a lot of the town was rebuilt after the war. And so there's just like a lot of interesting stuff that I learned through the tour if I hadn't done it. So I don't regret it. It was cool. But yeah, I thought it would maybe be a little more of a connection with her, but that's okay. And then I went to the grocery store and I got a little dinner for tonight. So yeah, I think it was a really good day. They also had a vending machine for cigarettes. And so I videoed it and I thought it was funny, and a guy on a bike rode by me and laughed. But there was a vending machine and I was like, oh, like there was people at it, and I was like, what's that? And I asked and they were saying it all in German, and he like takes it out and it's this little art canvas, and then there's a condom in it too. He said like, you're buying the art and then there's the condom with it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the reason, it's just for the art. And he was like, yeah. It's like a souvenir. Like that was kind of the connection at the cafe. The people were really friendly, and I just noticed the people here from day one have been very kind and like just open. Today has been a really nice day overall, and the city has like just a really good vibe, good ambiance, and I've really enjoyed myself today. I'm gonna make dinner and chill out and then go to day 2. Everybody went home. There's no bikes left. Hallo, ich bin eine Freiburgerin. Just kidding. I still can't get over just like how kind the people here are. This is my day 2 summary. So today I decided I'd bring my camera with me and take pictures around town. And I think they turned out really cool. It's just such a beautiful city. There's also this really cool and very busy spot downtown where they have 4 trams that all cross. So I recorded it and I'm gonna speed it up to see it in action. And then I got some postcards and I found this cute little cafe and sat outside for lunch. it wasn't too cold, and then I heard this French couple next to me and we ended up chatting for a little bit and they were super kind. And then after lunch I continued walking around and I heard a German girl speaking in French and asked the students if they knew where the crocodile was. And then we ended up chatting, and she's a German student and the guy is a French student but studying here. And they were like just so kind, and she was actually wanting to go to the crocodile anyway, so they showed me where it was. And that's the thing, like, people here have just been so kind, and if they don't speak French, I'll just say like, hello, English, français, and most know English. And then after our interaction, I say danke, danke schön, tschüss, and then they kind of like smile and giggle and say bitte, tschüss. So yeah, I think my day 2 takeaways have been this is just really such a kind city. It's calm, the people are warm, and the weather so far has been really sunny. And I looked it up and it's actually the warmest and sunniest city in Deutschland, in Germany. So I got some cake and some bubble tea for a snack and just going to enjoy. I heard there's this beautiful lake nearby and it's like only 40 minutes away. So I think that's my plan for tomorrow. Quiet here, and I'm just like looking around and realize like I'm just walking in Germany. Like, isn't that funny?
I don't really care. I just wanna get them out of my hair. Thinking I say I'm sexy, but I don't really care.
Hello, it's day 3 and I am visiting the lake and town of Titisee, and it's about 40 minutes by train from Freiburg. I just really lucked out today. It's been so sunny and beautiful, and it was actually supposed to rain and maybe snow. It is a little colder than I thought, but I've really lucked out. So I've been kind of exploring the little lake area, taking photos, visiting the ducks, and then I also got lunch at this beautiful restaurant with this gorgeous view of the lake and mountains. And I even ordered a beer because when in Germany. Great day 3, and I'm off to FREIBURg to see my friend tomorrow.